Edwards, 8 minutes to go in the loss the other night. Here's Butler on the cut. And combined free throw attempts for Butler in the first.
All the way around, he knows.
Randall missed the turnaround. Green, another read, says Kerr. Pajemski puts it up.
Contributions from your starters.
Green goes right at the chest of Randall. The playoffs last year due to driving kick. Buddy Hield fouled on the.
You got that. You certainly got incredible.
And if you're Minnesota.
But Jonathan Kuminga had a little bit too.
Edwards splits the defenders.
He had the ball maybe on the ground another time.
Career playoff game for Anthony Edwards. Mark. And out of bounds. Terrific defensively, especially. And Pajemski tried to set 3, ended up hitting 6.
Would have just really got
on the drive. Pull-up jumper. It's good. He was 1 for 10 on Saturday.
Sacked with him.
Delay of game warning. And now Hield rises up. Not even tree pass. Jackson Davis, strong move.
And keep that foul out of the collar. He had a false sense of security when he turned his head.
Pushing tempo as Steve Kerr wants. Jemski against McDaniels. Draymond Green. He'll fire. Going at Butler. Rises up. Point range. He's shooting 40% and looks up the court. Nobody stops ball. The end of the regular season was benched. And
defensively, you need first touch. Gets a layup.
McDaniels on the baseline, the jump. He had 18 points in game free throw. 2 field goals tonight, none in the first hit. Poked out to Edwards. Now falls away. It's Jackson Davis. Randall got enough airspace to Green up top, made one earlier. They're just 0 for 1 from the floor.
Opportunity there to score inside 5.
Here's Payton for 3, and he got it. 4. Minnesota's up 2-1 in this. Enzo hangs but missed it. Gobert can't tip it in from 3 in the postseason, but drives here. Now Kuminga attacking. And series tied 2-2. NBA 4 points off the bench. Tried to shovel it to Looney. Got hit. And good defense. Looney went straight up.
To get that contest.
And you saw
push at every opportunity.
Boy, Davis. And around and down. Struggling again in the first half tonight, but
constantly worried about him turning the corner.
Corner 3. Payton. Wait. Edwards foul with the catch. Season for him. 10 points to lead all. Hield got caught in the air. Feeds Looney. Randall lost the ball, but a foul. With some injuries this year, had to finally. But Randall a much better. Nice feed underneath to Looney. And great on the step back.
The 3.
Former undropped Alexander Walker. The trail turnover. Pajemski no on Pajemski. The jab step. Fires. Hield for 3. Answer.
Point line because Minnesota is getting very good.
3-pointer, no good. Missed it. Bodies hit the floor. Coming.
Golden State answering that run by Minnesota.
Thought about the swing instead. Tries. Power. 5 boards. 17 point down. Now Butler serves. Launches. 4 with the step through. Hang.
Nice player down the road.
7.
Go.
Randall off the mark at the top of the circle. 12-footer is up and good. Get it.
So he took advantage of all that space.
Ball, and then Draymond Green answered every Minnesota run so far. Reed with the shot clock at 3. It somehow ends up back in his hand. 4:41. DiVincenzo finds an air ball. He's made a couple threes though. Edwards on the blow by, the hang, and the up tonight. Hield for 3. Good.
That shooting still gets it to go.
Hield gets past McDaniels.
That series, of course, the huge games.
And then defending champion New Golden State.
And they stay in this zone.
Conley with 3 to shoot. Hield only 18th NBA season team so far.
Scoring bursts, particularly in.
This is his second stint on the bench. Like up top. No tip, no good. Looney is there though. Hey though from Edwards. And gets for the Warriors.
Zone is better.
Entire take the lead. Kuminga.
Several minutes. Minnesota's all.
He's been on the bench. His picks it would be here. Susky in stride.
Exactly that, because Steph Curry
stops at the free throw line. Tries a 3. No good. Gets past this man. Notice since 4:59 on the. And Edwards gets some time. Alexander Walker. Looney. Which means Butler will be now for about 7 minutes. Moved by McDaniels. Missed the shot. We'll slow it down. Spins past Edwards. Kuminga hangs. 2 players have.
I think there are times, they don't know if he's a.
Edwards, long 3.
You think what's at stake over the next 24. You extend it and might get Curry back.
Conley puts up a three.
As well, they'll live with those.
Jackson did
A couple of freebies.
You look at the first half, they're 18 of 21.
His rim protection.
Randall for three. Good when he went out of the game. Aaron Conley, Edwards.
Just lethal.
First point to the ski in the lane. Missed the shot. The put
Patient, and that time Trace Jackson Davis.
Edwards on the step back is Draymond so far in this series that Edwards
Ball go through the basket, but he's
for Butler. Draymond breaking through the lane, goes to the left hand. Anthony Edwards has 5. Jab and fire. Randall's 3.
some freedom to attack. Rudy Gobert.
Step through, foul. 2 free throws rather than an and one.
Plus some contact in the lower body.
I mean, it was to the corner. Conley.
Gobert.
Great defense by Gobert. That's the difference in the game. NBA all defense for the 9th. Kuminga. Edwards tries another 3.
And what it would mean to get out of
He's owned the second half in this series. Edwards for 3. Butler say, I have to take over.
Got to treat this like
Edwards bricked that one. Shot. That's a problem. But really nobody has. 50 points. DiVincenzo. But Gobert with the rebound. Edwards stops at the free throw line.
desperately needs something to stop the bleeding.
Pajemski, Kuminga downhill. Gets for game 5 Wednesday. Lob
In his zone. There's no backside protection of foul trouble.
He missed 36 and not on the injury report. Fires underneath. And get
Golden State just does not have an answer.
for 19 from 3-point range. Count 16. Nice pass. Randall. Kuminga hangs in the corner and laying it in off the.
To get some transition.
McDaniels. And a foul call.
To win. And I think it's taken a
18 of 31 from 3. Offensive third quarter. Randall on the cut and throws it away with 8 the series. Warriors had a foul against Randall. Gets the shot away. Looking to go up 3-1 in the series. DiVincenzo with from deep. They go inside here and come. Field spinning on DiVincenzo.
Get all the way to the rim. Force that ball to be kicked out.
Hitting that 30
Attempts per game in the ref.
in the first half of game 3. Pajemski gets the bounce back win for Oklahoma City.
In games 3 and 4.
Blow the layup. Pajemski is there.
Has been his biggest area of growth that Finch says Ant still has
Impact on him and this whole.
Julius Randle could be the alpha his game, but also his personality type.
Gobert underneath.
Draymond Green, but Rudy Gobert
7, and then Minnesota gets a chance to get a 7 straight. They get a 2.
has to get stopped, but Minnesota.
His feet. Front rim to 3, 26 points. Here in DiVincenzo after it was
Typical opposition, it puts in so many.
again to the basket. Well defended down in midcourt. Pajemski underneath. Great play on the road. If they win this game, they're 10. Good block by Gobert and Julius Randle. Missed that starts with NBA countdown 7 Eastern time.
In game 3, they're back to 59.
Off here. Certainly.
Anything offensively, and you
The Warriors haven't. And if the Wolves
points already in that game in a quarter and a half against him when it was just tough to
win to get to a game 6 back here. 19-point lead for Minnesota. 5-minute foul call as Conley was trying to pass it up because the Valkyries get back here.
contributions tonight as
The star Julius Randle's been an all rebound, make the open shot. Kevin Knox in the game, so it looks like that. Conley
hard pressed to imagine Steph Curry back to emerge. This series a little too fast, a little the first 3 he gets.
and Mooch. If they hurry, Knox in transition.
Yet, but he certainly would like to see a battle.
Foul. Minnesota team, but
Stars giving you
and Knox field goal attempts in 34 minutes. 16 out of 33. Run about midway through the third.
It's just so difficult. Any
16 before that make a foul. Santos blew the layup.
able to get back and make a play on it. Absolutely no question whatsoever. They've got star talent.
Teams in the East are Santos with the back. Warriors got to hurry. Down 10. And now a foul.
And if somehow this series without Curry physically.
How about the parity
In the West, you know,
Santos. The Minnesota Timberwolves lead. Bench. DiVincenzo with obviously they got to start getting something to fall from deep. They go inside here and come 11 more threes than the Warriors. Buddy Hield spinning on Steven.
If you keep your dribble, you can get all the way to the ring. It's got to contain penetration first, force that ball to be kicked out.
A great momentum builder by hitting that 30
this year. Over 10 three-point attempts per game in the
7 are the Warriors this half. They didn't make a half in the first half of game 3. Anthony Edwards. Pajemski 4-4 at the line. Gets the bounce. Nice bounce back win for Oklahoma City.
And he's a combined 3 for 20 in games 3 and 4.
And Hield blew the layup. Pajemski is there.
Consistency throughout the playoffs this season has been his biggest area of growth approach because he knows what to expect. Finch says Ant still has
here. Had such an impact on him and this whole
to play together at different times when Julius Randle can be the alpha, ways in which he's added to his game, but also his personality type.
Gobert underneath.
Gobert catches that ball. It's a smart foul by Draymond Green, but Rudy Gobert.
Denver Oklahoma City series goes 7, and then Minnesota gets a chance to get a mark of the second quarter. They've missed 7 straight. They get a 2
trade baskets at this point. Golden State has to get stopped, but Minnesota.
Hield doubled to Draymond Green, sets his feet, front rim to 3. Randle triple-double in game 3, 26 points. Randle doubled, cross-court pass. DiVincenzo after it was tipped.
Shot in the lane. How difficult a position it puts in someone.
Conley again to the basket, well defended. Hield tracks it down in midcourt. Pajemski underneath. Great postseason, especially with the way the Wolves play on the road. If they win this game, they're 10.
Edwards and Randle.
Good block by Gobert. Sensational series for Julius Randle. Missed that game 6. It would be in Indianapolis. Coverage starts at NBA Countdown 7 Eastern Time.
Combined in game 3, they're back to 59
points. Again, just doesn't look himself here. Certainly the team has a combined 3.
Not forcing Golden State really to do anything offensively, and
the Warriors haven't no basket. Foul inside on the Warriors. And if the Wolves
have that hamstring, he had 13 points already in that game in a quarter and a half in Houston, and what they were able to pull off against him when it was just tough to.
If not, they'd need obviously a win to get to a game 6 back here. 19-point lead for Minnesota, 5 minutes. And a foul call as Conley was trying to pass it on Wednesday at home, and then because the Valkyries at this point likely have to win a road game to get back here.
They've gotten great contributions tonight as well.
Anthony Edwards is clearly the star. Julius Randle's been an all-star. Defend, rebound, make the open shot. Spencer, Moody, Kevin Knox in the game, so it looks like that depends, of course, on the health of Steph. Conley
with it. That would really be hard-pressed to imagine Steph Curry back at minimum where he could reemerge. But Steve Kerr feels like this series a little too fast, to get a few minutes. He knocks down the first 3 he gets.
And Moody, even though Golden State has emptied its bench. Pops it up. Numbers for the Warriors if they hurry. Knox in transition.
I don't think he's nervous yet, but he certainly would like to see a
foul line. They got Santos for the foul. Weren't certain how he would fit in with this Minnesota team, but
so. And now you got both stars giving you.
And Knox of 11 tonight. Jimmy Butler just 9 field goal attempts in 34 minutes. 3, while Minnesota made 16 out of 33. Quarter. They had a 17-0 run about midway through the third.
Everything they needed to offensively, but it's just so difficult.
For his last 16 before that made a foul to making 5 the entire game, and Santos blew the layup.
Play didn't concede the layup to Santos, able to get back and make a play on it.
Championship conversation.
Absolutely no question. And he has really found his groove. They've got star talent on here tonight.
And the 2 best teams in the East are, maybe have that on SportsCenter for you. Santos with the back. Golden State ball. Warriors got to hurry. Down 10. Too strong on the 3. And now a foul.
It's really all about Steph Curry, and if somehow and winning another game in Minnesota in this series without Curry, exactly what he's doing right now physically.
How about the parity?
Boston in the East, Oklahoma City in the West. You know,
Floor. Santos. Second left, 7-point game. The Minnesota Timberwolves lead last 2 years, and for the first time since 2000.